In my own review of the Avengers, I told Disney to get out their checkbook and pay whatever it takes to get Spider-Man and Wolverine on the team for the inevitable sequels. And we all laughed, because as cool as that would be, it will never happen. Or will it? Turns out at least Sony is into the idea, with news surfacing that the Oscorp Tower was all set to appear in the Avengers New York City skyline, but unfortunately wasn't designed in time to be rendered into the movie. What's more, Spider-Man producer Avi Arad, who was in charge of Marvel movies until the creation of Marvel Studios, has said he's open to all kinds of Easter eggs for fans, and maybe more. Now, a cynical moviegoer could note that with the timing of this news, right before The Amazing Spider-Man opens, it could just be a publicity ploy to try and ride the Avengers box office coattails. You know the whole, it's not officially part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but it kinda is. But it kinda is. In the comics, Spider-Man is an Avenger, and Marvel is using the character in their animated series Ultimate Spider-Man, which basically puts Spidey in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. By the way, did you know they had to get Sony's approval to do that? Yes, the rumor is that when Marvel made the Spider-Man movie deal with Sony, they signed over partial ownership of the character, so well, Spidey ain't ever swinging back over to Marvel Studios. But with that in mind, it makes sense that Disney and Marvel will be willing to work with Sony, while at the same time offer no help to 20th Century Fox, where defunct X-Men and Fantastic Four movies would mean Disney Marvel gets the movie rights back for those characters. And after X-Men First Class, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. As for Spider-Man, Sony isn't just waiting for a handout from Disney Marvel either. While Warner Brothers is hard at work building their own crossover comic book universe, Sony's actively planning a Venom movie. Venom? No disrespect to the character, but he's less Iron Man, Thor, Green Lantern, and more Punisher, Daredevil, Ghost Rider. You'll notice that nobody ever really wonders when Marvel Studios will get the rights back to those characters. Then again, the Spider-Man franchise is all Sony has to work with, so they're going to flesh it out as best they can. So again, does this mean Spidey himself will appear in an Avengers movie? In my opinion, if Amazing Spider-Man is a huge hit, no, we'll just get the Easter eggs. But if it disappoints or even flops, well then I predict Sony will just want to focus on reviving interest in the character rather than worrying about who owns what. Or they could just, move beyond his origin story already. What do you think? Does making Spidey an unofficial part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe pique your interest? Plus, are the studios correct when they say Easter egg crossovers like sharing buildings will be enough to please fans? Personally, don't tease me with the Oscorp Tower and the Avengers if Spidey ain't ever gonna swing from it. Finally, do you have an interest in an independent Spider-Man cinematic universe? Write your thoughts down below. I'm Grace Randolph, and this has been a Movie Bite. You can watch more right now.